Hi, my name's Carly. I am returning to school for the first time in 20 years this semester, and it was kind of something I've been chewing on for a while, but kind of a surprising um, jump for me over the last week or so, and got registered. I was originally in school for a degree in psychology with the goal of becoming a marriage and family therapist. And shortly after, maybe midway into my bachelor's degree, I got involved in full-time ministry. My husband and I got married, and that took all of our attention and time. So I figured I would take a break. I could always go back to school. I would have never thought that 20 years later would be when that would happen, but such is life. And here I am, a little apprehensive, but I know that God has opened this door, and so I'm excited about it. It's just a matter of getting my brain back in that mode. 4 kids later, I have 4 daughters, and 20 years of ministry later, so I have some experience under my belt, but I'm very excited about just furthering my education and understanding and growing and bettering myself so that I can be a better leader and be a better Christian, better minister, all of those things. And so here I am. I am back to finish my bachelor's degree, and I do intend to go straight into the master's program to become a licensed marriage and family therapist. I really do feel that that is very needed in today's day and age. We're dealing with all kinds of crises and all kinds of need, especially after it's so noticeable after this pandemic and all of the statistics that we read and how it's affecting people. So I really do feel like it's timely. I feel like it's God ordained. And so I'm excited. A little bit about myself beyond that. My husband and I have been in ministry, as I said, for 20 years. I am the worship pastor at our church where we work together as a team. And yeah, my 4 girls are between the ages of 7 and 13. And so that right there is an adventure in and of itself. We are from the Midwest, from Northwest Indiana, right outside of Chicago. And we've served in ministry all throughout Indiana. And God brought us to Northern California 2.5 years ago. And it was an amazing, incredible step of faith, birthed out of a very difficult and uncertain season that God didn't find it difficult or uncertain for sure. He had prepared us about 2.5 years in advance before we actually took this step. And it's been amazing. It's been incredible to see God working and what He's doing here. We very much feel that we are pastors, but we function in a missionary capacity in a lot of ways. We're very close to where the wildfires have hit all around us. In fact, Paradise Fire, that's many are familiar with from the news, is just 45 minutes. Where that hit is just 45 minutes from us. So we have many people coming into our church that are not displaced anymore, but relocated from that area, have family, have suffered loss. And it's just been a devastating time, but an incredibly blessed and enriching time to see God at work and what He's done. It's been really amazing. So I'm excited to complete my degree and be able to offer counseling in a whole different realm. And I know that that will only add to our ministry as well. I'm looking forward to that. Christian leadership. I personally have been in ministry since I was 18, I think, and I'm 41 now, and I've learned a lot. And we jump into things with a certain understanding, or at least we think we have an understanding that we really don't realize is not reality until we walk through it. And so God is just teaching us all along the way, and we're continually learning. But some key components of what I believe it is to be a Christian leader. Number one, you just have to be a disciple. I believe that we're all called ministers. We're all called to shine that light, right? This little light of mine, I'm going to let it shine. I know that's not Bible verse verbatim, but we're all called to shine the light of God's love and let people see what He's doing in us. And that is, in and of itself, leadership to an extent. I believe we're supposed to exemplify that faith, walking out that faith in Christ. We're supposed to inspire those around us to let them see that grace and hope that's available to them. and that peace. We're called to encourage one another. I'm a natural exhorter, so just in my personality, it definitely comes very easily for me. But we're all called to exhort and to encourage one another, spur one another on, and to motivate others, to let them see that we're all new creatures in Christ, and He's called us to a new life and a new adventure with Him. So I believe that that's leadership, whether you have a title or not. I know Ephesians chapter 4, verse 11 says, He gave some to be apostles, some prophets, some evangelists, and some pastors and teachers. And definitely, many of us fall under that category, especially us in school. And I fall under some of those categories as well. But first and foremost, our relationship with Christ is a light to the world around us. Therefore, we're leading someone, and that's what 1 Corinthians 11:1 says, follow me as I follow Christ. So you may not have a horde of people. We may not end up being like Billy Graham with stadiums full of people, but there are those watching. And so that is the core, I believe, of Christian leadership. That's where it begins. That there are those following us as we follow Christ. And one of the key components of that is authenticity. I feel like that we need to, with wisdom, be real. Be real about the struggles, be real about the highs and lows, but continually keep our eyes on Him and encourage others to press on and press forward. Christian leadership is also about serving. Matthew 20:26, whoever wants to become great among you must be your servant. And that's definitely something that sets Christian leadership apart from leadership as a whole. And so that's what we endeavor to do. I'm excited to learn new perspectives through this course and for it to sharpen me. It's already inspired me to share with my husband what I've learned from just the first part of reading here, and implementing that in our leadership as pastors here. And I'm excited to learn about everyone's different experiences and the perspectives that are out there, and just getting to know Jesus more throughout this process. Thank you so much.